Hej, cześć, witajcie w następnym odcinku z gry Tales of Arise. Dzisiaj kontynuujemy, jeżeli chodzi o naszą przygodę. W poprzednim odcinku byliśmy zobaczyć jakie zniszczenie zrobił
You look happy.
Do I?
Alfen.
I guess I am. Getting thanked for everything by someone I actually know? It made it really hit home that we made a difference.
Tak, i spotkaliśmy jakąś dziewczynę spoza Kalagli, która zemdlała i poszliśmy do doktorka zdobyć jakieś lekarstwa. No i
That guy's a strange one,
kontynuujemy.
Doc? I don't think he's that odd.
He is, though. He thanked me, a Renan, for helping, despite everything my people have put him through over the years. He's free now. He doesn't have to act nice around my kind.
Nie musi, ale no,
He's not acting. He means it. And like he said before, he was thanking you as an individual, Shion, not just some Renan.
prawda.
That's what makes it so strange.
Would you have preferred he yelled and threw rocks at you?
I'm not saying that. It's just hard for me to understand him.
No,
Okay, off we go.
tak, idziemy szukać tych lekarstw. W ogóle tak, myślałem jak to zrobić, jeżeli chodzi o walki z przeciwnikami, bo one trochę przyciągają ten odcinki. To pomyślałem, że jak to będą już przeciwnicy, z którymi walczyliśmy, to po prostu będę to wycinał. No. Tak jak mówiłem, będę wycinał te walki z przeciwnikami, których walczyliśmy. A jak spotkamy nowych przeciwników, to albo bossów, czy coś takiego, to nie będę wycinał. Tak myślę, będzie najlepiej.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Dobra. W takim razie tu chyba powinny być gdzieś te lekarstwa. O.
Think this is it?
How would I know?
It matches the description we were given, at least. No use standing around here hemming and hawing. Let's take it back and see.
I hope you're right. There's no way I'm coming all the way back here.
Just to be safe, I think before we head back to Ulzabek, we should maybe have Doc double-check this is the right stuff.
All right, but let's make it quick.
Możecie napisać w komentarzach, czy taki styl nagrywania będzie lepszy, czy chcecie zobaczyć wszystkie walki po kolei. Oczywiście większość będę unikał w miarę możliwości. A jak będę potrzebował podlevelować, to poza nagraniami podekspię trochę. Ale tak to myślę, na razie zobaczymy jak to będzie wyglądać.
Did you find anything useful?
We think this might work, but we wanted you to take a look at it first.
Let's see. Ah, this stuff. Yes, this'll work. I'd hurry over and give it to the girl right away.
Right.
Dobra.
Then we'll do that now.
Say Iron Mask. No, sorry. It's Alpha
Tak,
now, right?
Alfen.
Are you and that young woman planning to stick together moving forward?
Zapewne.
Yeah, I think so.
I see. You know, I think things just might be starting to change.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure of that myself, but I feel like after being stalled for a long time, the gears of progress are finally starting to turn again. I imagine people are going to have things to say about the two of you, but you simply keep doing what you feel is right.
Pewnie będą one
If you
zgadzać.
ever get tired and need to rest, feel free to come back here. Until then, take care of yourself.
Thanks, Doc.
Ja. Thanks. Dok, dobry ziomuś. Ja tam nie narzekam. Teraz tak. Mapka. Nie możemy się tepnąć, czyli trzeba zasuwać pieszo.
Okay, off we go.
To oznacza, że czeka nas jakiś encounter. Pewnie. Albo i nie. Zobaczymy. Bardzo bym chciał tamtego dużego zugla pokonać, ale... no jeszcze nie mamy wystarczającej mocy, żeby go pokonać. Tak, tam nic nie zrobię, tam nic nie zrobię. No nic, idziemy.
Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
Little one?
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cislodia around here.
Cislodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No
teraz
one
nie
ever thought
ma.
to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're
Tu ma
Rimmer,
rację.
and you're with the Cislodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you
Prawda,
ask
prawda.
me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true. My people are dying. I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready.
Wujek Zephyr.
I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you
Nie
think
wiem,
you
może
can?
ciernie?
Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough. Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Inspiracjon.
We can't discount the
Music
possibility of
starts.
further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in two places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
Spoko, Zephyr. W takim razie do Syslodii.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Geez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the four of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
W takim razie idziemy po kolejną przygodę. Zephyr dołączył do drużyny. I Skid na początek.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. And there's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Wujek Zephyr dobrze prawi. I kolejny Skid.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave, that's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
Dobrze, mówi, dobrze. Nie, żebyśmy nie zostali niewolnikami Zephyra. Tutaj nadal starzy dobrzy przeciwnicy.
Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right. That makes
Ui,
sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
5, może 6. Nigdy się nie dowiemy.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you.
O,
Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's
Hoodle.
a baby owl.
Normally I don't... Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
ta. Przez przypadek przerwałem ich rozmowę. Ale tak. Poznaliśmy imię nowej postaci, Rimwell i Hoodle. Najlepsza postać w grze.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Spoko, spoko, Zephyr. Uda się, uda się, uda się. O. Hoodle.
What's got you so worked up, Hoodle?
O nie, atakują.
Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
Spoko, spoko, szyję. No.
Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Zaskryptowana walka, także w sumie możemy powalczyć.
Less talking, more pummeling. What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now?
Sówkę, którą już wcześniej widziałeś, Alfen.
Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
No i chyba się nie dogadamy w tej drużynie.
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Sad Hoodle.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Dobra, jakiś skit?
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Alfen i Shion się dogadują.
Let me know if you're struggling.
O, sówka. Mogę? O.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
No. Grimwell jeszcze się nie za bardzo dogaduje. Zresztą.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from
Wygląda na
scrap,
to, że mam
parts
chyba
I salvaged
wszystkie.
throughout the years.
Chociaż...
Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Chyba tak. Nie wiem, wydaje mi się, że... Tego może nie
I
widzieliśmy.
swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah, but wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
Oko. I chyba tego jeszcze nie widzieliśmy.
Why am I here?
Would it kill you to be a little more friendly?
I don't see how that's necessary.
Look, for the time being at least, we're working together. You don't have to make this harder than it already is.
In case you've forgotten, the two of us may be working together, but the only reason we're even teamed up right now is because our interests happen to overlap. Otherwise, why in the world would I be working with a Danon slave like...
I am not a slave! I'm not a slave anymore. Not since I chose to fight. I've left that life behind, and I'm better for it. Understand? I'm sorry for yelling. But please,
Alfen się
don't call me
troszkę
that
wkurzył.
ever again. Okay?
Okay.
To wszystko, tutaj cinematicsy. Jesteśmy chyba na bieżąco, jeżeli chodzi o wszystkie skity. Defense up. Heal HP after battle, tak.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Well, off we go.
Nie było z kim pogadać. Co tam masz, co tam masz? A. Sprzedaj to. Forge Weapons. Mamy najlepsze. Także idziemy dalej. Nie toperki. Dobra.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising.
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Headpad.
Let's go.
Następny skit.
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Może kiedyś się uda. O, nowi przeciwnicy. Roper. Ziemia, tak? Teraz co było dobre versus ziemia? Ogień? Nie ogień. Yes, my lady.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Aha. Ja widzę. Nie myśl, że nie wiem, że nie jesteś przeciwnikiem. Break. Dobra. Na nich trzeba uważać, bo potrafią nieźle przewalić z czasem. O, cutscenka.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hoodle. He's from Cislodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Hoodle.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cislodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said. You never know when snake eyes are watching you.
Snake Eyes?
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renin surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cislodia, it's not just Renins. They've got Danins spying on each other too.
To będzie problematyczne.
Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Wow.
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cislodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen.
No. My jako jedyni
That's why the
jesteśmy.
world needs people like us.
Dokładnie, Zephyr. Tak. Rybcie. Gdzie tam nurkujesz, Alfen? Nie za głęboko? Tak. Stamtąd przyszliśmy, tu drabina. Ale my będziemy kończyć na dzisiaj, bo już w sumie czas. W takim razie. Zobaczymy się w następnym odcinku. Zobaczymy, co tam w Cyslodii jest. Ale na dzisiaj to już koniec. Cześć, miłego dnia i bye bye.